Hi, this is Ryan Scott from here again in Topeka, Kansas. We wanted to go over just a few basic care tips on your hearing aids. Today the hearing aids that we're going to be working on is a receiver-in-the-canal, or a RIC. And the way you can tell that it's a RIC is because you actually have a wire going down to a receiver, and that receiver goes in your canal, hence the name. And the reason that RICs are very popular today is because it gets the sound closer to your eardrum, and it allows you to not feel like your fingers are in your ears. So, the first thing that we want to do with the receiver-in-the-canal to start the cleaning process is to remove the soft open tip, and you can simply grab it and pull on it. It's fairly pliable and comes off in your hands. It sometimes distorts out of shape a little bit, but will come right back into shape. These tend to get wax on them during the day, and the easiest thing to do is let them dry overnight, and then the wax becomes hard, and you simply roll it between your fingertips and the wax falls off. So that should be the extent of what you have to do to the tip to keep it clean. Now that the tip is removed, the receiver is exposed, and what you have with the receiver is the little wand that secures the receiver into your ear, and the wax guard, the white shaped piece in the middle of the receiver. Sometimes the wax guard becomes plugged with wax, so what we do with that is we take out one of the wax tools that you were given in your kit, and the stick has a new wax guard on one end and it has nothing on the other end. You're going to take the blank end, and it actually has a small tip on it, and you screw it into the wax guard and pull, and the wax guard is removed. Once that's removed, it's always a good idea to take your brush and brush any dry wax off, and then insert your new wax guard. Simple as that. These wax guards are very important in keeping wax out of your receiver, but it can also restrict your hearing if they are full of wax. So once that's accomplished, you simply make sure that your soft tip is clean again, and you can use a brush on it if necessary, and then you simply insert that on top of the tip, the receiver again, and you will feel it kind of pop into place, and the cleaning of your hearing aid is done. The next thing that we want to show you is how to put in a battery properly. Battery doors open differently on different size products or different types of products. This one happens to open down, and you can typically find how they open by where the fingernail slot is. And you can see that my fingernail wants to catch on that door, and so in doing so I open it up, and you should be able to see a bottom to the battery door, and that indicates the positive side of the battery. So when you go to put the battery in, you typically will have batteries purchased in a wheel like this, and you simply turn the selector wheel to the top position, and on the back side there will be a door that opens up and will allow the battery to fall into your hand. Once you have the battery in your hand, you take it by the tab, and the battery will go down into the battery door, and I like to close the door partially and then pull vertically to get the tab out of the way. Then I close the door, and the hearing aid should be ready for use.